Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the English class. Today we are going to learn a tale piece, The Liger on a Tiger, from the book Stories Past and Present. Here are some baby animals and their parents: cow, calf, dog, puppy, sheep, lamb, horse, foal. Let's read a story from page number 41, The Liger on a Tiger. One day, a man's foal was lost. He searched and got into the forest. He became too tired to move on. He wanted to return home, but else he had lost his way. Move on is a phrasal verb. Move on means to continue life after a bad situation. What did the man lose? The man lost his foal. How did he get into the forest? He went on searching his foal and got into a forest. See next paragraph. It was late at night. Going back home was impossible. He saw a hut. It was an old woman's house. The man asked her for shelter. There were only 2 rooms. She lived in one room with her granddaughter. The other room was her store. However, he was allowed to rest in the store. Here highlighted word shelter, SHELTER. Shelter means a house or a place to stay. Here question arises, why was it impossible for the man to go back home? It was impossible for the man to go back home because it was late at night. What did the man ask the old woman for? The man asked the old woman for shelter in her hut. How many rooms were there in the old woman's hut? There were only 2 rooms in the old woman's hut. See page number 42, third paragraph. The girl had heard a little about the baby horse. Baby horse means foal. So she wanted to go to the man and listen to the whole story. But her granny said, No, you must not go out. A tiger or a liger will catch hold of you. See, who is liger in the story? There is actually no animal named like liger. The old woman did not allow her granddaughter to go out because of the fear of tiger or a liger. See next paragraph. There is actually no animal called a liger. But the tiger who used to come over every night behind the old woman's hut heard about liger. The tiger heard about liger. He was very much worried. He thought the liger was a more dangerous animal than him, or he must be demon or a ghost. He was very much afraid. Who was afraid? The tiger. The tiger was afraid of liger. He looked for a way to escape. Escape means to get free from something. See next paragraph. A little later, the man came out to see if it was dawn. He saw the tiger in the darkness. He thought to be his foal. So he rushed out, covered the tiger's eyes, head, and throat with his cloth, and sprang upon its back. Sprang upon, sprangupon. Sprang upon means to jump on someone. To jump on someone. What did the man? Why did the man came out? The man came out to see if it was dawn. Dawn opposite is dusk. What did he see and think? The man saw the tiger in the darkness and thought that it was a fall. It was his fall. See next paragraph. What a fright the tiger had. The tiger was very much frightened. He took the man to be the liger. He took the man to be the liger. The tiger thought that the liger was on his back and ran for life. When the day broke, the man saw that he was riding a tiger. When the day dawned, the man saw he was riding a tiger. What to do then? How could he get out of it? When the tiger was passing under a banyan tree, he caught hold of the branch and got upon it. Then he said, "Thank God, I have been saved." The tiger too said, "I am saved." The tiger did not run away. The tiger sat under the tree, panting for breath. Look how the tiger is panting. How the tiger is panting for breath. He called the other tigers at the top of his voice. They came and said, "What's the matter? Who has tied your eyes?" The tiger panted and said, "Oh, my brothers, I have come back from death's door. I was caught by a liger. I promised him offerings." What did the man cover with his cloth? The man covered the tiger's eyes, head, and throat with his cloth. Why did the tiger run for life? The tiger was frightened as he took the man to be the liger, so he ran for life. What did the tiger do? The tiger called the other tigers. What did the other tigers ask the first tiger? The other tigers asked the first tiger what matter was and who had tied his eyes. See page number 43. If I don't give him offerings, he'll again catch me. Hearing this, all the tigers began to worship the liger with their offerings, such as huge buffaloes and antelopes. Here are some antelopes. The man had never in his life seen such a huge gathering of tigers. He was very much frightened. He sat on the tree and trembled all over. Both the man and the tree were fluttering. Flutter means to move by watering quickly, to move by weaving quickly and lightly. See last paragraph. The tigers were frightened too. They looked up and could not see the man behind the leaves. The loose end of the man's cloth was dangling from the branch of the tree. They could not see it clearly behind the leaves. They took it for a tail. Seeing it, an old tiger said, "Well, it seems to be a dangerous animal. It must be a liger." Hearing this, all the tigers shouted out, "He'll catch us! Run for life! Run for life!" And away they ran as fast as they could. See how loose clothes are dangling. By seeing the dangling clothes, the tigers thought that it would be the tail of the liger, so they run for life. What was dangling? The loose end of the man's cloth was dangling. Read the story once again and try to understand.